Hello, and welcome to the Aura Air dashboard. Let's get started. Here we're looking at the control panel, and right now we're viewing the Aura rating. This is unique to Aura and is broken down by many key factors that are involved in your Aura dashboard, including how you interact and work with your device. Next, we have your ray replacement today. We can see there are no ray filter replacements due today. Next up, we can see the ray replacements for the next 2 weeks, and there are 2 that will be due in the next 2 weeks. Moving down a little further, we can see that there are tasks for today. There are no tasks, and we'll view this again in the Tasks tab. We have 1 active rule, and we'll talk about that in management, and 45 out of 65 devices are currently disconnected. This is a high-level overview of your profile. Moving to the right, we can see that we have 3 locations listed in this dashboard. If you only have 1 location, you'll only see 1. If you have multiple, you'll find them here. And at the bottom, you will find the Aura ratings for each location day by day. Welcome to the dashboard. Here's where you'll find outdoor AQI and indoor AQI. Our outdoor AQI is going to show you the weather, temperature, and how the outdoor air pollutants are going for the day. Underneath that, you can see your Aura rating. Clicking in here, we break down the Aura rating, AQI, maintenance connectivity, modes, and engagement, all wrapping up for a unique Aura score. Underneath, we have our pollutants, our CO, CO2, VOC, PM 2.5 and 10, and climate. Below, you can see some of the causes that may cause one of these pollutants to rise, such as for VOCs, cleaning products, or furniture. If we were to click in on this device and see which devices are having an issue, we can see them here. If we click Get, we're able to go in and make some changes. So as long as you have a technician added, you could send a technician or possibly set your device to auto mode. Next, you can choose Advanced. Choosing Advanced allows you the opportunity to choose what you would like to do for each device. So whether that's set it to auto mode or send a technician, you're able to do that from this page. Once we close out, we can see that we have covered the dashboard. Welcome to the Management tab. Here on Management, we'll be able to see a list of all of our devices and also take a peek at each of them individually. Looking here, we can see Aloe Vera has an air quality of 147. With no group, a floor attached, we can change the mode and also the Wi-Fi network. Let's take a look. By clicking into Aloe Vera, we can see that the air quality ranges from 0 to 500. Right now, it's considered moderate at 150. We can see a range of the pollutants, VOC being outlined in red and reading in real time. Now here we can see that it's fluctuating, and we can see the range of the VOCs. Feel free to click in on any of the pollutants and also to adjust the mode. So you can see here, I've adjusted the mode to auto. This is going to allow the device to clean the air as needed. We always recommend leaving your devices in auto mode so that it can take care of it. Moving over, we can adjust the days and the pollutants that we're seeing. So we can adjust this to AQI and we can see the trends of the day. But feel free to check in and see what they've been for the last week or for the month. This allows us to compare day over day. Let's go back. Looking back at the Management tab, we can see that devices have green and red. Green is they are paired and connected to the dashboard, red they are not. We can see the air quality, the group, the floor, the mode the device is in, and edit the Wi-Fi network if needed, and also the QR code. We have 2 QR codes, a functional QR code, which provides mode control over the device without having to download. It's a quick scan of the QR code. And we also have air quality display, which is going to show the air quality at the bottom of the location, so that you're able to see it without having to download any app and only seeing the air quality. Moving across the top, we can see where we have the ability to add a floor. This can be done for means of organization, making sure that if we have multiple floors, we are able to organize the devices based on which floor the device will be on. And we can do this by the floor name, device, our pre-filter, and cleaning day. Moving over to groups, again, means of organization. So if we have devices on multiple floors, we can add a group consisting of a name, what mode the group should be on, which devices, and rules. Another piece is the scheduler. We can add the scheduler to where the devices are always running in auto mode, but let's say that from 5 p.m. to 6 a.m. we want it to run in night mode. We have the ability to edit this from those hours, and once 6 a.m. runs back through, the device will go back into auto mode. Moving over to users, you can add as many or as few users as you would like. You can simply click Add New. Choose the user's name, first and last name, their email, and then their roles. Roles can consist of admin, IT, technician, and finance. And as we've talked about sending technicians, you want to make sure you assign them this role so that when you have an issue, we are able to send them. And rules. We've talked a little bit about rules. These devices come set at the WELL standard. There's no need to add rules unless you would like to. Taking a look at the rule name, group, frequency, and users that would be assigned. A lot of the time, if we have people who are editing them, they like to edit the CO. As we know, CO is usually a detectant of smoke. So by making this a little bit more sensitive, you would be notified sooner. These are not a fire detector, an alarm won't go off, but you will get an email right away. And that is management. Welcome to the tasks tab. Here we're going to change it to monthly so we can get an overview of all of the tasks that we have going on. Let's take a look at February. As we can see here, it's going to show us each of our tasks, such as the pre-filter. To go ahead and mark this as done, you can click Edit, hit the check mark, make sure the assignee is ready, and click Done. I'm not going to finish this out because it hasn't been finished just for us yet, but that would be the way that we can mark these as done. You'll see that there is a ray filter, pre-filter, and also by. Let's take a closer look. So we know that pre-filter is to rinse and put the pre-filter back. We have the ray filter. Every 6 months we do a change out, and also by. Let's add a task. Adding a task is as easy as choosing which task you would like to have done. We can add a custom task, assigning which user should be doing the task, giving it a name, where it will take place, choose a device if needed, which floor, and due date. Then we'll create a new task. And it's that easy. You've created a task. Let's move on. Welcome to Analytics. This is where we have the ability to assist within your BMS system to integrate within the API. If you don't have a BMS system, don't worry about the analytics portion. However, if you would like to look into integration, please let us know and watch our follow-up video on analytics and API integrations. Welcome to Reports. Here we have the ability to see when your ray filter and pre-filters will be due. By clicking See Full List, we are able to see when the device is changed out and which device it is. Same for the pre-filter, but let's take a look at Export Sensor Reports. In here, if you choose the device, select a file type, temperature of the unit that you'd like to look at, the interval at which you'd like to see the data, the time zone in which you're working in, and for me it will be the Eastern time zone. There we are. And let's choose a date. For me, I'm going to choose the beginning of the week through yesterday, and export. Next, you'll notice a download, and this is going to be the Excel sheet popping up. Let's take a look at what that is. What we're viewing here is the Excel sheet. So based on the graph we viewed earlier, that's exactly what we're seeing in numeric form. You can see it by the hour, which pollutant was dominant and which one was not. This gives us the ability to see the breakdown and also follow the trends in the device. Welcome to the Views tab. Here we have the ability to create widgets that you can display. We have the ability to display the weather, the AQI within the building, outdoor AQI, and much, much more. If you're interested in setting this up, you can display this on a TV, monitor in the lobby, or anything you can think of. Please let us know. We'd be happy to share the widgets video with you so that we can get that created. And that is the dashboard. If you have any questions or concerns, please don't hesitate to reach out. We're happy to help.